Hello there, and welcome to my Pokemon Uranium Nuzlocke. This first episode will be pre-recorded. I'm hoping that future episodes will be streamed, but we will see. So, we're going to be playing via the in-game Nuzlocke Rules. I do want to add a disclaimer here that I have played through about one gym badge worth of this game in the past. However, when I played through that, it was quite a while ago. I do not remember enough of it for it to matter. So, I'm going in pretty much blind with only some very basic knowledge. I'm playing through it as a Nuzlocke because in general Pokemon games can be quite boring in terms of difficulty. And I thought that even if this game had an interesting story, I would be bored if I was just playing through it normally. So we're going to use Nuzlocke Rules with the Dupes and Shiny Claws on. In case you need a reminder of what a Nuzlocke is, basically if a Pokemon dies, it's dead forever, and you can't bring it back. You can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter on each route, and you have to nickname all Pokemon. I think those are the main ones. I'm sure I've forgotten something, but I think we're ready to start. So, Bambo, I presume it's pronounced. Could be Bamboo, I know it's obviously based off of Bamboo, but my assumption would be the name is Bambo. And that they even predicted that I would not be able to pronounce that. Very well done, game. So we're applying for a job. As far as I'm aware, the controls are very simple. I'm just using WASD for movement, so should be no trouble there. This is kind of more of an introduction episode. All of the streamed episodes that I plan on doing, or if they're recorded, doesn't matter, they will be much longer than this one. How long I spend on this episode will honestly depend on what point I get to in this game. So, I'm sorry if I can't tell you more than that now. It's just getting basic introduction at this point. Speaking of elements, I think there are types that aren't in the normal Pokemon games in this game, so I don't know how many or what they are, but I think there are some. I think the game has mainly completely unique Pokemon, but I think there's some original ones as well. We're going to go with the person on the left, probably because he looks the most similar to me, but I don't really have any particular reason. In terms of name, I won't use my real name. Let's go with James. Yep, let's get started with this game then. I'm excited to see what happens. So this is in the past by 10 years. Largest city in Tandor. So this is our father, Kellen. And our mother, Lucille. One's a ranger, one's a scientist. Who are good parents for once, that's fairly uncommon in Pokemon games. So basically our mother was producing clean energy, and if the nuclear power plant, it's probably not hard to predict what's going to happen here, especially considering the game's called Pokemon Uranium. That guy has some weird hair. It's half yellow, half red. It's called Cameron. Okay. Also, apologies if I'm pronouncing any names wrong, like Lucille. I'm sure I am, but I'm doing my best. Yeah, so this is probably gonna blow up. Not ideal. Yeah. Predictable outcome, I have to say. Yeah, you might want to get out of there. Yeah, she doesn't seem like she wants to leave. I get the feeling that it's not that she's an idiot, I think she knew something the others didn't. I mean, I have no idea what would have happened to her, but I get the feeling that she didn't just, like, take a suicidal dive into the basement. I mean, that's to be expected, to be honest. Okay, so we're living with our aunt. And it's 10 years since then. So our aunt was getting old and we're looking for a job. Okay, and we're already late. Great start. Let's talk to our aunt then. So Theo is another person, probably our rival, I presume. And he's younger than us. Let me guess, running shoes? Thought it would be that. I'm sure I will. Yeah, so we can stop by after we get our Pokemon. Let's go and have a look. So I think there's a way to trigger auto run. Ah, there we go. Okay, let's be on our way. Let's see. Just to have a quick look around. So there's an elderly couple in here. Nothing much to see. Let's have a look down here. This is a bigger house. Maybe something important? Oh, it's the guy from the lab, Cameron, I think it was. It's hard to tell like how old people are based on like little sprite images. He doesn't look old based on his model, but it's really hard to tell. Okay, so Theo is up at the top or something, he said. Okay, so that's a route. What's in this house? He's talking about Pokemon Red. Okay, never mind. Nothing interesting. Do you have anything interesting? Okay, so there's a random person's daughter on Route 1. I think this must be where the lab is. Yeah, there are Pokemon here. Is this our rival? Oh, looks like Cameron, I'm guessing son. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so we're in Bambo's lab. I think that's how it said. Yeah, so this is basic introduction stuff. Okay, Pokemon Trainer Aptitude Test. I think I very vaguely remember this from when I played this game ages ago. I think basically the gist of it is that your starter Pokemon is picked depending on your answers. So let's see. Based on the starter Pokemon of this game I've seen, I want the Fire starter. So I'll be picking the options that allow me to do that if I can. Which are the red ones. I presume, at least. Okay. So we should be getting the Fire starter. I don't remember what it's called. Torch, okay. Okay, let's grab it. Let's hope we get some good natures, or good nature, singular. Okay, yes. So it's a male. I'm thinking we go with, perhaps Dynamo. I'm naming it after thermodynamics, the fire type. I like that name. Let's go with that. This guy definitely does look a fair bit younger than we are, so if we're 10 or so, I presume that he's 8 kind of age. Now, I don't know if they're going to give him the weaker or stronger starter compared to mine. Let's see. Okay, so we have the type advantage of the starter. I mean, this was predictable. I'm guessing he wants to battle. Okay. I'm assuming this is going to be the normal tackle, scratch, pound off. The grass starter is actually quite cool as well. Oh, no, we have a fire type move. In that case, this should probably be very simple. Gee, I was not expecting it to one-shot. Surely that shouldn't one-shot, right? No idea. I'm not that good with Pokemon calculations. Yeah, he does look quite young. Maybe 9? And he's also childish. Don't think I really needed healing, but thank you for that 1 Ember PP. I actually have no idea what type any of the starters are. Well, obviously I know mine's fire, his is grass, but I don't know if they have any secondary types like Bulbasaur do. I'll have a look in a minute at what mine is at least. Okay, so we're gonna have the Pokemon catching tutorial, but first let's have a look at Dynamo. So it's a relaxed nature. So it has a defense boosting, speed decreasing nature. I have to say it's not great, but at least it's not like decreasing any attack stats or anything. At least we have some speed IVs. Oh yeah, what type are we? Fire and ground. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to save here, just in case any crashing or anything happens. And then let's head off on our way. I think our aunt asked to see our Pokemon, so you can go and do that before we head to wherever Route 1 is. I think it must be that grass patch off to the left we saw earlier. Okay, so we can rest, which I assume means heal here, which is nice. Ah yes, here we are. Okay, so we need to go to Theo's house. Ah, I did remember where it was. Good for me. Jeez, it's not my fault. It's a very good lesson for life in general. In general, you learn the most by making mistakes. I wonder what happened to his mother's genes. I feel like he's got all his father's hair. I feel like he's not old enough to be leaving the house, but anyway. Pokedex, maybe? Oh no, a Pokepod. Plays music and has a map, okay. So it's like an iPhone, basically. I was gonna say iPod, but you can't really call one an iPod, well I guess you can. But I actually remember that iPods had a phone function. Oh, so they're building a new power plant where the old one was. Let's head over to where the route is. For the compulsory catch tutorial. I'm just skipping quite quickly through this dialogue because I obviously know how Pokemon works, but I've played pretty much every main series Pokemon game. I'm assuming based on how it looks that's a water electric type. wonder what the grass one's secondary type is. Given how easily I one-shot it, maybe a 4x super effective move from fire? Oh, it had some metal bits on it. I wonder if it's steel. Okay, Pokedex. And Pokeball, so the Nuzlocke officially starts. Okay, end of lesson. And we got our first phone number too. Okay, I guess we're off then. And hopefully that nice death counter we have stays at 0. Throughout this run I'll be trying not to overlevel. Like, I might end up overleveling a bit unintentionally, but my goal is not to overlevel. So, since we're in a town, I think we get an encounter here. So let's see, what's our first encounter? Anything? Maybe there isn't? Oh, there we go. I mean, that's not especially surprising. Okay, I don't really want to risk killing this. I feel like a scratch crit might kill it. And an ember crit definitely would. I think I'm gonna go for one scratch. Oh, okay, so it wasn't in crit range anyway. I think it... is it now, though? I don't think it is. I think I should be able to safely do this. Never mind. It's not the end of the world. It's probably a grey area whether or not I could use that anyway, because it's in the same town as where I got my starter. Okay, here's some grass. So we're now on Route 1, let's see. What's our actual first encounter? And it's a Cubug. Now we're going to be more careful with this one, and we're just going to scratch once. This probably has lower defense though. Yeah, based on how much damage it took. I mean, ooh, actually, that should be helpful. Statuses make catching a lot easier. I mean, I feel like it should be pretty much guaranteed to catch this at this point. A level 2 that's burnt and in yellow health. I don't know exactly how catch rates work, but I know that has to be high. Okay, so we've got our first Pokemon, the Love Bug Pokemon. Normally bug types are good early game and get worse the later the game goes on. Now we should decide on a name. I'm seeing if anything comes to my head straight away, if not I'll pause recording until I can think of something. Okay, nothing's coming to mind immediately, so I'll pause here and I'll be back once I've got something. Okay, so in regards to names, I've decided on Alexa, and the reason I'm going for this is because Alexander Fleming was the one who discovered penicillin from moss, and the green on Cubug made me think of moss. I know that's a bit of a roundabout reasoning, but it's all I've got. I'll probably do a bit of training of Kabug here, try and get her up to speed with Dynamo. But I'll probably go and heal up, and I'll be back once that's done. I thought I'd resume recording for a minute because I encountered a Pokemon we haven't seen before, and I want to give my opinion on its design and things like that. I think it's very close to being a really cool design. How the blue bit on its chest is organised is a bit odd though. As I said, like, I like it, but it's not fantastic. It just seems to be the generic flying type Pokemon of this generation. Anyway, I'll go back to training up Alexa. Partway through training, I remembered I hadn't gone through Kabug's status, so let's do that now. So it's just a pure bug type. Sassy nature, I don't remember what that means. Special defense boosting, speed decreasing, not ideal, but it does have very good special attack and attack IVs. Could be useful. All status problems heal when it switches out, again could be useful. Anyway, I'll go back to training again. I'm just remembering a bunch of things in the middle of it. Okay, so I got Alexa to nearly level 5 and got bored, so we're moving on. And just seeing what's further along the route. There's a trainer here. Obviously, throughout these trainer battles, I'm still going to be trying to train up Alexa. And we are out-leveled here. Okay. I think my best bet is just change to Dynamo. Shouldn't do much. Oh, and Flame Body too. I have to say, I really like that Dynamo has Flame Body. This should be a 2-hit KO here. And hopefully some good EXP for Alexa too. There we go. And Dynamo leveled up too. I'm gonna stay in, because that's yeah, it's a bird. And I do not want to have to fight that with a bug. This thing, when I was grinding, I found out had Flash, which was very frustrating to deal with. Okay, pretty clean battle there. Okay. I'm not gonna run all the way back to heal, so let's use a potion on Dynamo. And grab whatever this is in a minute. Anyway, carry on. And it's an antidote. Definitely helpful in Nuzlocke. Okay, let's have a look what's in here. Okay, so we need to beat what I assume is the first gym leader. And then I can get a fishing rod. Hello there, are you a trainer? Thank you for the warning. And a potion too, that's nice. Means I probably won't have to go back and heal to get to the end of this route. Okay, this looks like a bug catcher, so probably a good opportunity to make use of Dynamo in order to switch train Alexa. Also, I am very bad with names, so I'm probably going to forget my own Pokemon's names a lot. Now, I could just have a Kabug off here, but that seems very boring, so let's just do this. That should do pretty much nothing. And then, This should kill. Yeah. Okay. And another one. Yes, let's go back to cover and switch string. Okay. Sorry, I just bumped my microphone. And again, should just finish it off here. I don't think that crit was necessary. And some good experience too. Good. Okay, moving on. There's another trainer here. Some rock smashable things there. Alright. I'm gonna go over here and get the item first. Antidote, okay. Okay, hello. And that's the poisonous Pokemon we were told about, I think. Okay, first things first, let's make this a lot less dangerous. I mean, I would like for Alexa to be able to take it out, but I don't think it can. No, okay, let's swap in Dynamo then. And hope it doesn't have a water type move, because if it does, we are very screwed. And of course it uses Poison Sting. Fortunately we resist it. What would be more powerful, Scratch or a Stab Ember? I'm assuming Scratch. I mean, we should have this victory pretty easily, we can test. Yeah, pretty similar. I think Scratch should do slightly more. My only problem is if I get poisoned. But its actual damage shouldn't really be a concern because of the charm. Okay, went very smoothly. Okay, so we've got another number. And we're in another town, okay. The tiniest town. Interesting. Oh, a Pokemon. I think we definitely need to buy some stuff. Let's probably get 10 more Pokeballs. Because then we get the Premier Ball. Let's grab 3 potions. 1 more antidote. And okay, I think that's all we need at the moment. Alright. I saw some berries up here, which would probably be good to get. And I'll probably plant 3 of them. Okay, 1. I keep accidentally clicking on fertilize. Alright, and let's keep the last one. I'll probably at some point put it on to Dynamo. And a Petra Berry. I'm gonna plant this and hope next time it sprouts 2 pecha berries. Because I'm good for poison at the moment. Oh, we've got a Pokemon Center up here. And an area you need strength to get to, it would seem. Okay, let's head in here. And heal up while we're here. Okay, so I think this is probably a good place to end off for today. I hope that you'll join me either watching the next video or stream, depending on how my schedule goes, because it will depend on how much work and stuff I have to do, so who knows what it actually is, but I will see you then. Goodbye.